to your state senate. This is Texas State Senator Bob Hall, and I wanted to give you an update on the opening of the 87th session. We've had a couple of changes that were made because of the circumstances we're living in and operating in today, and I just thought I'd give you an update. We had actually 4 things happened. One is that we passed temporary Senate caucus rules that will cover how we operate on the floor with regards to mask and social distancing. We also passed rules on committees, where staff will sit, where members will sit, the wearing of masks, and how testimony will be given. The good news in that is that we haven't changed any of the voting rules, that senators will have to be present in accordance with the rules that we've always had to be able to vote. There will be no virtual participation at this point. We also included the conduct in the offices, and that has been left up to each of the senators on how they want to handle their office with regards to visitors, the wearing of masks and interviews and discussions. And I can tell you that our office will be open to anyone who wants to meet with us. Due to the limitations of time and things, we have to probably may agree on availability, but our office will be open as usual. You will not need an appointment, although just because of things that happen, it may be to your advantage if you call ahead to make sure that not in a committee hearing or in a meeting or something like that if you want to meet with me, but anybody that stops by the office will be welcome. The second major were the Senate rules that we passed. That's the standard rules that we generally vote on, or we do vote on every session. We established the Senate officers, the Senate Secretary, of course, Betsy Spa, the Sergeant at Arms was included in there. One major change we did make is we've relocated the press to the gallery and have limited to 4 members of the press at any one time, and they will operate on a rotation basis. So the press will still be in the Senate, they'll just be in the gallery rather than on the floor. And we set our standing committees. Major change there is we'll have one new committee called jurisprudence. The other is that there were a few changes made to the number of members of the other committees. Then the third major action was to take into consideration the unique circumstances and the problems we've faced with the COVID, with the lockdowns, and the general disruption that we've having to deal with in trying to make sure that we can accommodate as much transparency and public participation as possible considering the circumstances. We will allow the public to testify virtually, but legislators have to participate in person, just like any other committee. There will be no legislators participating virtually, voting virtually, or anything like that, but the idea is to try to get as much public participation and transparency as possible. And the transparency, or the virtual testimony, was established as being just for this particular redistricting. It does not set a precedence for any other committee or any other year. And the last major thing we did was install our President Pro Tem. That's the senator who will take over in the event that our current Lieutenant Governor is not available. And that is my good friend and fellow veteran, Brian Birdwell. I can't think of a person who is more fitting to be our President Pro Tem, and I very much look forward to working with him. So those are the major things that have happened. We have now gavelled out until the 26th of this month, and we will return, in which time we will reassess or continuously reassess the temporary rules we have established. And I'll mention those rules that we've set for operation were for the first 60 days. And as things change and improve, which I hold out a great deal of hope that they will, there'll probably be some changes in the temporary rules. In the meantime, our office is open. We are here to serve you. This is your building. This is your office, and I invite you to participate. Government is run by those who show up. So you're welcome here, and I look forward to continuing to serve you. I am honored and blessed to be your senator for the 87th session. May God bless you, and God bless Texas.